Namaste, Sahil this side. Welcome you on my YouTube channel, Yoga Niyam. So in this video, I'm going to talk about Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Anulom Vilom Pranayama, many persons, they already know how to practice, but there are common mistakes as well, that all they do. So we need to avoid all these mistakes, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the pre-practices of the pranayama and how we should practice. As we know, pranayama is a really good practice for the heart to cleansing the nadis. But do you know this, that is a pre-practice? Anulom Vilom Pranayama, Nadi Shodhan Pranayama is a pre-practice that we should practice before practicing of 8 pranayams. So if you are practicing Ujjayi, Surya Bhedan, before that, practice this, or Brastika, practice Anulom Vilom Pranayama to clean your nadis nicely. So if you don't know this, this is a pre-practice. Now, how we should prepare the body for the practice of Anulom Vilom Pranayama? As the Sage Patanjali said, first we should start with Yama, then Niyama, after that Asana. If you are directly start with Asana, in the Western world, they all start directly with the Asana. Okay, but remember, first practice Asana, because that Asana practice also leads us towards the Yama and Niyama. And so first practice Asanas to prepare your body for the advanced practices, means the Pranayama. And for that also start with the small techniques that will help you to prepare yourself internally and externally. Because first we need to learn to how to sit stable. Our mind is fluctuate. It's like a monkey, and it's jump from one thought to another thought, one thought to another thought continuously, and it's a huge change. First we need to learn how to stable the mind and how to stable and learn the stillness of the body. To achieve that, practice asanas regularly. After that, once you will learn this, remember how to posture, learn all the meditative posture. Like I am sitting in a Sukhasana right now. There is Vajrasana, there is Padmasana, Siddhasana, and Gaurashasana. There are many postures of meditative posture. In that you can practice meditation very easily. Yes, you can also practice the meditation while practicing on the chair if you have any kind of a knee problem. But I will suggest, if you don't have any knee problem, please practice pranayama while sitting on the floor only, and give some time to yourself to practice this advanced yoga. Advanced yoga is not when you learn how to do the handstand. No. Advanced practice of yoga is if you are able to sit, you can silent your mind. That is advanced practice of yoga. Okay. So how to practice Anulom Vilom Pranayama? For that, we always use the right hand. You need to bend your index and middle finger in the root of the thumb and adopt this. This mudra is known as the Nasagra mudra. So we have 5 elements here. This is fire, this is air, this is space, this is earth, and this is water. So we need to lock to first space and the air. We will activate the fire in the body. We need the base, earth, and we need the water. So we will practice this Anulom Vilom Pranayama while taking this position. Now, mistakes here. Let's start always with the mistakes. The mistakes are, we don't bring the arm towards the body. We take the neck towards the arm. And in the final position, sometimes it's happened. We turn the neck towards the arm. So always remember, chin should be parallel to the floor. Spine should be completely erect. Okay, it should be completely straight in one straight line. So you can also check like this, simply, or you can make this L shape. It should be completely straight in the line of the sternum nicely. Okay. So after practicing or to checking your position, adopt Nasagra mudra and bring your arm nicely towards your neck or your nose. Now what happens, some of the students, they practice like this. So they raise the elbows up. No need to raise the elbow, because you will feel tired. If you want to practice for longer time Anulom Vilom Pranayama, missing in for half an hour, how you can practice by raising the elbow up? You will feel the shoulder pain, especially in your deltoid. Okay, to avoid that pain, give rest to your arm. Okay, and just practice simply like this. Now another mistake, while practicing Anulom Vilom Pranayama, do not make any kind of sound. This is completely silent practice. So if someone is sitting next to me, he or she does not hear my voice. So you need to just remember this. Do not practice. That's especially here in the park when I go for morning walk. Many people, they practice like this because they don't know how to practice pranayama and what are the injuries or what are the wrong effect of pranayama practices. If we are talking about the prana, is a really broad subject. Okay, so prana is also part of tantra, and is our whole body is made by all the pranayama, all the prana. Okay, we are active, all the living plants, everywhere is prana, the vital energy. So if you will play with that energy without knowing the techniques, so it will harm you somehow. Okay, so better to learn the correct technique. That's why I'm making this video. Now next step is, you need to bring your arm first close to your nostril wall by adopting the Nasagir Mudra. Close your right nostril nicely with the thumb. So completely close your nostril. After that, inhale through your left nostril without producing any sound. Then close your nostril, and after that open your right nostril. Now observe me. I am not changing my nostril like this. No, you will not open your both nostril at the same time. You need to keep your one nostril closed at a time. So inhale, close, then open your right, exhale through your right, then inhale through right and exhale to the left. This is one round of Anulom Vilom Pranayama. It's a simple way to learn this. Suppose your left nostril is your home and right nostril is the studio. First you need to go from your home to the yoga studio, and then you need to come back. So inhale, this is your home, start your journey from your home, go to the yoga studio, and after that you need to go back. So from the studio to the home. So remember this chart in your mind all the time. And whenever you will exhale through your left nostril, this is your one round, then two, then three. And if you want, you can count on your left hand. Better to always practice Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Yeah, if you're completely beginner, first just learn the technique. So inhale and exhale without any ratio, without any count, no problem. First prepare yourself for this. After that, later on, suppose 1 week you practice without this, from the next week practice with 1:1 ratio. This is a really beginner ratio. Whenever we go to learn the pranayama, teachers say, okay, start with 1:2 ratio. Means your inhalation, your exhalation count should be double of your inhalation count. But remember, your body is not ready for that. Whenever I teach in my classes, I always give first 1:1 ratio in my classes, not 1:2. First learn what the practice, first taste it. Like whenever we go to the restaurant somewhere, okay, we say, okay, first please give me a small thing and I need to taste first, small part, we just taste first, then we order something big. Okay, if you like the taste. Same, first take the taste of the pranayama, that are you able to sit for longer duration for the practice of pranayama or not. So for that, first start with without the count. After that with 1:1 ratio. What is 1:1 ratio? Means your inhalation and exhalation count should be same, and you need to also maintain the same speed as well. So observe 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You need to keep counting this in your mind while practicing Anulom Vilom Pranayama. And why we should count this in the beginning? Because your mind is like a monkey. Our mind is like a monkey. It's always jump from one thought to another thought. We keep thinking continuously, and to avoid that thing, we are taking support of this, the count. 1, 2, 3 is a balanced breath. When we inhale and exhale, normally because of our emotions, because of our actions, reactions, we never breathe properly in a balanced way. Only when the mind is completely relaxed, then we breathe with very smoothing way, in a very easy way, and with the balanced breath. Otherwise, no. And we know our lives, secondary lifestyles, always rush, so we never breathe properly. In this practice, your breath, it will be completely balanced. So remember, while practicing this, follow 1:1 ratio. Later on, might be after a 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, start with 1:2 ratio. And after that, means your inhalation count, if your inhalation count is 3, your exhalation count should be 6, but with the same speed. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now think, to reach that 6, you need to complete that journey first a normal, then 1:1 ratio, and after that 1:2 ratio. And after that, might be after a year, though, you will add the kumbhaka. Now how many of you ask the question from yourself, how many of you, once you reach to the studio first day, you start applying the kumbha without preparing your lung capacity, without preparing your body internally. And pranayama is really advanced practice, guys. Do not take risk with your lives, because if you are practicing might be any yoga from long time and you say I practice this, is never nothing happened, but no, internally somehow you disbalance your prana. So to avoid that disbalance and to create the balance in your whole body, in your cosmic surrounds you, in your surrounding, practice with a balanced way. So this is the whole practice of Anulom Vilom Pranayama, and practice with closed eyes all the time. Whenever you will complete your practice, sit with nicely with closed eyes for a while. Give some time to yourself to experience that, okay, once I have done the practice, what is the effect of the pranayama in my entire body and the mind. Observe for a while. After that, rub your palms nicely, generate the heat, form a cup, cover your eyes without giving any pressure on your eyeballs, and after that, open your eyes with a few blinks inside your palm, and try to see from the gap of your fingers the outside light. And after that, remove your arms nicely, and then you can go and you start your hit. In the beginning, our mind is not ready for the practice of Anulom Vilom Pranayama. It's not stable. It's always move from one place to another place. It's always wander. So in the beginning, it's also happened when we practice pranayama, it's increase the rajoguna, and rajoguna is a sign when the mind is fluctuate. So it's also increase the fluctuation in the beginning. So we need to learn how to prepare the body and the mind for the practice of pranayama. And this is how we can avoid all the negative effect and all the effect of the pranayama or the wrong practices of pranayama. So learn all the correct practices. Remember, in the beginning, keep your mind completely stable and relaxed. If this happened, we feel completely irritated because the force of the thoughts comes on the surface while practicing Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Because all the pranayams work internally deep into the subconscious and the unconscious mind, and all our karmas and the previous past memories comes on the surface. And during the practice, we feel really irritated and we try to just stand up and to leave the practice. But we need to continue that time to make the mind more calm and continue with the practice. And this is how, after a few time, all the thoughts will become completely stable and it will go away. All the impurities will go away. This is the main work of the practice of pranayama. So this is how we should practice Anulom Vilom Pranayama, without producing any sound, without the movement of the lower belly, without moving the entire body. Completely be still. First learn how to become stable. After that, when you become stable, start the practice of Anulom Vilom Pranayama or any other pranayama while sitting on the floor on your yoga mat. Okay, this is the best friend. So use always the yoga mat to practice or anything that you have at your home. Okay, do not just practice on the floor because it will absorb all our prana. So try to practice on something on surface and then practice the pranayama practice. Okay, I hope you like this video. If you have any question regarding the Anulom Vilom Pranayama, please write us in a comment section, and the number is mentioned already. You can contact me directly, and we are giving the free consultation right now. So you can write us. In my team, we have Gurpreet, we have also doctors in our team, nutritionists, we have the fitness coach in our team. So if you have any question regarding any topic, regarding the nutrition, regarding the fitness, daily practices, please write us and we will get back to you. You can also do call us, video call, messages on WhatsApp. No problem, we are here for you. Okay, so guys, see you with the next video. Namaste.